This is the Hilton Nature Reserve in Derbyshire, and a very happy Derbyshire day it is today. Just look at this. It's a, well, you probably don't want to, this is a Parks on the Air site. It's flipping grim. It's litter all over, and also some quite interesting signs. 24-hour CCTV, yeah. No parking, lots of rules. Anyway, we've sort of set up here. Entrance to the park is there. This is the car parking, but I'm just going to check out the area. What a lovely entrance there is to this park. Rather splendid. And lots of notices. CCTV well, as well. After scouting around here for somewhere to set up a long wire, park's just through there, interestingly enough. There's nowhere really suitable. We've got power lines just here, and it's all a bit tight. God knows how people have activated this before. Probably just shoved a mag mount on the car, to be fair, but yeah, to get a decent antenna up and also to do this safely. It's not what I would call a pleasant place, let's just put it that way. It flipping stinks. Hello, Dave here, G0ES. Very noisy in the background, sorry. And I've changed parks. You probably saw it. I went to one and it really wasn't suitable. In many ways. Some of these parks, God almighty, they shouldn't be parks, but anyway, that's probably a study for another video. But let me just tell you what we've done, how we've eventually set up and how it got on, just as a bit of a quick update, because it's been a great day, as it usually is when you get into the right park with the right sort of setup. Is here, which is the car park for Sudbury Hall, which is a National Trust property, and you will see the location, the GB location, on the logbook that I'll put up in a second. So thanks ever so much. You called me on 20 metres, on 40 metres, and I had one call on 70 metres as well. And let me just show you the antenna we've got. So what have we got? We've got my homemade base plate. We had some problems keeping it upright using the standard, what I call the Callum method. And what I've done is bungee strapped it on there, hardly any wind. I've got my proper ground pegs, and I'll tell you what, the ground is softened after all that hot weather we've had here in Britain. Ground's got soft. I've got coax going up there, the old Messi and Poloni, and I've got a Carl Peak Wonderwand tunable. I just bodged it on something, to be fair. Tunable counterpoise is up there with a long wire going up and then across into the tree. Now I know what you're going to say, Dave, that's a terrible antenna setup. I was getting really good signal reports. Admittedly, the chap I spoke to on 17 was running a 3-element quad, which was ridiculously good. Everybody else was just running normal setups. So lots of park-to-parks on 40. 40 started quiet and ended up very active, so with bunkers on the air and all sorts. I'm going funny stares by a woman here. Anyway, so there you go. So it just shows you, this is a great park to do. I wouldn't come here on a busy day. It seems to be very popular with people of a certain age, my age, and also younger people, young kids, because it is a children's sort of featured National Trust place. So I've parked well out of the way on the car park with the wire up that tree they've got to get down. So anyway, there you go, another mad antenna setup, but it's just a thing of final. I had a comment on TikTok. You can really wind people up on TikTok about antenna stuff. One guy getting really het up about wires and all sorts. I think people, if you're watching this, you're going, what the hell's he on about with these antennas and POTA and all that sort of stuff, and all the rest of the people do it. Bear in mind, we want to drive somewhere. We're going to get set up reasonably quickly. We're going to get a signal out. We want to get at least 10 in the log. I've got 30, which is great, wasn't it? But at least 10 in the log. And you want to be able to get it down again and off you pop. I'm not going to tow an 120-foot collapsible mast on the back of my car and a blinking 3-element quad, multi-band or something, and some giant battery pack to put out 1,000 watts or whatever, all the crazy QRO world. I'm not going to do that. POTA's all about getting out, enjoying the outside world, and having a fairly simple time to it. The hardest time I'll get is dealing with a 12 meters high collapsible spider beam HD mast, which is a bit like tossing the caber with Jeff Capes. Anyway, gotta go, because apparently Jeremy Vine, who's if you're outside Britain, who's a mad fast talking DJ presenter on Radio 2, is talking about planning permission for antenna masts and amateur radios. Controversial stuff. 73s, have an amazing one, whatever you're doing with your radio.